Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the second-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Returner decides to fair catch this. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll get him down that time. They need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Can he make it to the marker? And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Interesting call here by the offensive coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back. But the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up a fourth down.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. That's a design quarterback keeper. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
The offense starts with a short field. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Alabama now operating in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. On the run, it's Robinson. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down at the 47.
Well, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this 1st down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And now the running back's got it again. Fights off a defender. Breaking free at the 35. Finally brought down, but the offense moving close to the red zone here.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots.
Will he score here? Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Extra point try coming now. And the PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop him this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Short loss in the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Finds room at the 30. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Trying to find some room. It's Haynes. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Adams. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
And the wideout goes in motion. They go with a direct snap. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line to give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Receiver in motion now. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That's reeled in. It's White. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Rashada. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy, keep this quarterback from running.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Using his legs, it's Robinson. Looks like Georgia will have the 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And the sophomore making an impact play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. And it's good from 56 yards.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem up into the net from 50 plus.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hamilton. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the 2nd half? Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Man, that one hurts, especially as you're trying to close the gap just before halftime.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back to pass. It's Rashada. It's the running back in the flat. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And the Bulldogs looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. But a quick stop by the defense. Gain just 2, so it's 3rd and 8. Offense tops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And this one is right through. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. That's caught. It's Hale. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart into position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
It's a quick grab. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He stays alive. He's going to take off. And he'll hit out of bounds to avoid the hit. Did not pick up first down yardage.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Bama. This quarterback on fire today.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. Makes the grab. It's Frazier.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that completion. Dropping back, it's Rashada. Receiver makes the grab, And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion. Ball handed off. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab near the sticks. It's Frazier. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. Looking for some space. It's Robinson. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. That's a design quarterback keeper. He's got some room. Can he get there? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The Bulldogs looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And there's a big scrum. No signal yet. I don't think he made it.
Well, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Third down and goal for the offense. To the air, it's Rashada. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So what's the play call? It's 4th and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Georgia. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Methodical but effective. They're probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He gets away with one here. He threw that ball into double coverage. Now, don't get me wrong. There was a lot of pressure. He does a nice job of hanging in there. But, man, he got to be careful where you're throwing this football.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. He's going to pull it down and run. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Impressive spin move. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. The pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Can he reach the end zone? Touchdown, tied. Still no answer for this offense. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out. It's Tuggle. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Great cut. They whiff on him. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Got the first down, now looking for more. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 32.
That's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. They'll run it here. Breaking tackles. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? Looks like Georgia will have the first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. And then first down, right back to the running game. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Looking to scramble to his left. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Dogs. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. He'll hand it off. Just trucks through the defender. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket now. Pulls it in. It's Hamilton. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short games are not going to...
Down he goes. A sack.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble now. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. And he'll set up to throw. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. First down, looking to throw the football. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, they did what they had to do with this touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession here. Suddenly, this is a 2-point game in the final quarter. What can the offense do to build on this lead or just play keep away? And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Dogs enter the final minute of play, looking to run the clock out and win this game. Trying to find room. It's Frazier. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, questionable call there on 3rd down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Now you got a big decision here on 4th down and short.
Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he finds his target. He has the first. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Quarterback making some changes at the line. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And they get him down, but that's a solid game here to move the sticks using his feet. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Rashada. He's running out of time here. Cannot escape, and down he goes. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.